right? Let me call you back. You know, but I don't drop everything. Yes, you can't. You can't. You can't. You know, maybe at dinner time. Sorry, guys.
Good morning.
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 Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning.
I gotta find my. Hello.
Good morning.
I have someone in my office today, so I'll keep my mask on. You look beautiful, Sam. And you froze. Huh? I said you look beautiful, Sam.
Oh, thanks.
And then you froze after I said that. Your screen froze, not you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thank you for attending. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thing. Oh God. Let me get to the first page. How's everybody doing? How are your clients treating you? Are they naughty or are they nice?
A little bit of both.
Happy Hanukkah to anyone who celebrates Hanukkah. Today is the first day of Hanukkah. I love the holidays. Everybody's holiday. I just love when the holidays are here and everybody starts celebrating. So, we will get started. So on the 6th day of real estate, my mentor coached me to build an agent-to-agent referral system with agents working the areas where people are coming from to buy real estate in the market. So every year at this time, an agent from the Jersey Shore comes in with a box of taffy and a whole bunch of business cards and flyers, because they know that a lot of people from our area buy second homes in the Jersey Shore, right? So they want to make sure that if that opportunity comes, that we're going to give them that opportunity. And I always say, I'm so excited when they come in, because I'm like, this is awesome that you're, you know, taking the time to drive down here, go office to office to office, you know, and meet people in the area, you know, and ask for referrals. That's what we should be doing. So again, this is another way of generating business, and you know, we have to be more proactive about it. So contact them once a month, and we're going to go through this a little more, and stay on top of mind and be the referral agent of choice in your market area. So help them with their business with tips and ideas, and leverage that give to get strategy for referrals. So we have an agent who lives at, well, we don't have an agent. I know an agent who lives in the Highlands area, David Wood. And so, you know, a few agents have reached out to me from our office and said, do you have someone, my client wants to buy a second home down in that area? And so I've given David's name, and they've all been really happy with him, right? So that's a good, so David is very successful because every time, because he's treated those agents' clients so well that now they're giving his name out, right? So he's getting all these opportunities, and he's only giving away at that point a referral fee. So remember to, if you can find someone, if there's someone down there that you know, if there's someone down there that you've worked with, you should be reaching out to them once a month and seeing how they're doing. Again, this is an easier one because you're not going to be calling 50, 100 people. You're only going to be working with 1, 2, or 3 referral agents at a time, right? So it's another way for you to have a bucket of business that's going to help supplement you throughout the year. So agent to agent referrals. So start with Reichert Referral Department. I'm going to, when I redo this, I'm just going to add to this, I'm sorry, the phone number and the email where you can reach out to the referral department, which is right next door. You all know they're walking in and out all day. They'll mail to you a list of names and numbers of referral agents in our area. Okay, so you'll tell them what areas you want to service, and they'll send you names of referral agents here. It is your responsibility then to start reaching out to people and just vetting them out. Say, hey, you know, I just wanted to check in. I see you're a referral agent in my area. Just wanted to see if we can partner up, and you can, you know, then get someone on your side, right? One of the great things about referral is that they, let me just mute it all, excuse me, is that they, oops, they provide you with all the names and phone numbers and everything that you need, right? And they handle the whole transaction. So what I mean by that is, why can't I get rid of this? There we go. Okay, so you pass on a referral, or that person passes on a referral to you, and they're handling everything. You get 30%. The agent gets, you give out 35%. The agent gets 30, and the referral department gets 5%. That's what keeps them going, right? So it's a nice way to build up relationships in your area. You can build up several ones in your area, you know? But again, so what the referral department does is it provides them with business cards that they can give out, okay, at no cost to them. They have access to Reichert One. So they have access to trainings. They have access to a lot of the things that you guys have, okay? And so that they still can be very engaged in the business on a part-time referral level. Okay, so that's a good way for you to obtain, you know, leads throughout the year, okay? Reach out to other agents in other parts of New Jersey that you're not familiar with or not comfortable working in, and align yourself with a partner out there that you both can pass business back and forth to. For example, the Jersey Shore. So again, if there's an agent that you've worked with or you want to, call the Reichert office in that area and say, listen, you know, can you, you know, pass on the name or number of someone that works specifically in, you know, the Manalapan area or the Long LBI area. You know, we have an LBI office, you know, whatever the case may be. So I'm going to share with you, I passed on a referral to an LBI agent this summer. My brother-in-law's business partner reached out to me and, you know, wanted to buy something there. I can tell you something. It's one of the top agents in that area. I will never refer another client to him. He never called me. I never had a conversation with him. I reached out to him, I left a message, and I texted him, and he never responded. Not even a thank you, you know? It was $800,000 house and nothing. So I don't care how well he does there. I will not. And listen, I don't want anything from him except to be kept up abreast. Like I kept myself in, I reached out to the client themselves and kept up with the process. But if I didn't, I would know nothing. So again, it has to be a partnership. It has to be a win-win. Like both of you have to feel comfortable with each other, that you can call each other at any time and see what's going on. Or maybe they want to vet to you that your client's a pain in the ass. You know, whatever the case may be, that's a relationship that you want to build with that person. So, you know, we have a lot of opportunities here. Now, you all know you can sell a house anywhere in New Jersey, right? So you can sell it in LBI. You can sell it, you know, as far as you want to go in Cape May. So you're a licensed New Jersey real estate agent. You know, only thing is it's hard to get access to, you know, keys, but down there they do a lot of combos, right? Or they leave them at their offices and you pick them up and you drop them off. So they do make it easier because they do know people are coming from other areas. And also you don't have access to the actual MLS sheet, right? So that's something once your client's interested in, you would have to ask for the MLS sheet if you're not part of that MLS. So again, if you're not comfortable doing that and you don't want to slap down, an hour and a half, 2 hours, then make that another bucket of business that you have going on during the year. Let your friends and family out of the area and out of state know that you can assist them from afar. If you have people that don't live in this area or don't live in the state, they don't think you can help them, right? They may see everything you're doing on Facebook. You may have a great social media presence. You may be doing all the right things. You talk about it at holidays, whatever the case may be, you're getting yourself out there. But in their mind, they don't know that that relates to them, that they can, that you can pass an agent on to them, right? And most people, your friends and family, want to help you out, would love the opportunity if they're going to move to know that you're getting a piece of that or you're getting a portion of that and that you're going to be part of their journey because you have a relationship with that agent. But you have to let them know. Okay, that's really important. In fact, Lori Young brought that up last night. It's so funny, that she has family and friends literally all over the United States. She's moved quite a bit, Fred was in the service, so they've moved quite a bit, right? So she actually reaches out to her friends and family and tells them that. Don't forget, if you think of moving or selling, buying or selling, you can, please reach out to me. I'll find you an agent in your area that can assist you. And they were like, really? And she's like, yes, of course. They don't know that. So you can't expect it.
You can also get a referral from state to state, right? Like from any real estate.
You can get a referral internationally, Jerry. If you know someone who's moving to Italy, you could get a referral for that. Yes. Wow. So that's what I'm saying. That's a piece. This is a piece that I feel that agents really don't realize. They don't think about this part, right? We're always talking about building relationships with buyers and sellers, but we never talk about building relationships with other agents. And that's really huge, okay? Because if you have a partner, who doesn't want to say, oh, yes, I have someone down there. I work with them all the time. This is their name and number, then it's just an easy handoff. If you don't know of anyone and you don't want to go through the steps on your own of finding someone, meaning calling the local office there and, sort of vetting people out, then you just call the referral department and they will pick an agent that they, know in that area that will help you. And they will facilitate the whole thing.
I didn't understand the split you were talking about with the referral department. It's 35%?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So 30 would go to the agent, 5% to the referral department?
Yep. That's how the referral department gets paid. They don't have any money coming into their department. So in order to be able to have the staff that they do, that's what pays it. It's the 5%. Yep.
I understand. A normal referral is 25%, correct?
A normal referral is 25 to 35%. It's really whatever. Some people ask for 35% without having the referral department involved.
Yeah.
Some people ask for 50. It depends on how involved they're going to be with that transaction, even though they're passing it on. It's negotiable. There is no set referral fee.
Missy,
I get a bunch of referrals, so I could get more, believe it or not. I put
of course
myself
you could, right?
To get less, but I do pretty good with referrals.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
Missy, do we have to, I just had one where for some reason a lot of my buyers, because they're coming from the city, they want to be either up by me or down the shore. That's their two areas. So I just went on Weichert and Tom's River, looked at their profiles, picked two people. One person didn't answer, the other girl answered. She's already got my second referral, and she seems to be doing a great job. I don't have to pay the referral company 35%, do
Not
I?
if you go on your own. No. You have two options.
Okay.
You can either do what you did and vet them out yourself, or you can just leave it to the referral department to do that.
Okay. I feel like I got lucky because she's really sweet.
Yeah. So
and she was super excited and everything worked out. And I just gave her another one. So she's on my second referral right now.
Absolutely. So that's what I'm talking about. Now you're building a relationship with her. So if she has the opportunity now to send something back this way, who do you think she's going to reach out to, right?
Absolutely. I hope so. Yeah. That's what the deal is.
Absolutely. So another agent had reached out to me recently for the same area. I called Carrie McNally, who's the manager of the Toms River office. And Carrie called me back and I told her, she said, tell me a little bit about the client or the agent. I'm sorry. So I told her about the agent. She goes, I have the perfect person for her. And I believe it's working out beautifully. The agent in our office is very big on social media. So when I talked about how, that a little bit about that, their presence and stuff, they said, I have someone who does the same thing, who's really good with that. So, that was how the match was made. But again, it's up to you. And so just to go a little bit further here, which I wasn't planning on doing, but this is always a question people ask me, how is a referral paid? So if you are passing a referral on to someone, right? And your check comes in, and for ease of my brain, it is a $10,000 commission check from the attorney, okay? You get a $10,000 commission check. The referral fee comes off the top. So if it's 25% referral fee, it's 2,500 off the top. So that 7,500 now is split between you and the broker. Okay, so that's how referral fees work. Regardless of how they're done, they're always, whether it's the Up City referral, whether it's a Wickerly Network referral, whether it's a referral for agent to agent, whatever the case may be, referrals are always taken off the top, and then the rest is split between you and the broker. Okay, just in case you weren't aware of that. And the same thing for you, if you're getting one, whatever that amount is, the gross amount is what your referral fee is going to be taken from. Okay. So that's an agent to agent referral, but I just want to go a little further today and talk about referrals from clients, building relationship with their clients. So this is some great ways to show appreciation to your past, to people people who know you, love you, trust you, your biggest fan, so to say. So I'd like to be able to show appreciation other than a quick text or email or a Facebook message. So staying on top of mind is key to building a great referral business. But if you really want people to remember you, if you want them to tell their friends and family about you, clicking the like button or posting happy birthday isn't going to cut it. You must be more memorable than that. You must do something unique. So the first pillar of referral-based business is community involvement. So if you see right now, like we talk about this all the time, if you can pick 4 every quarter doing some type of community involvement, and that does not mean that you're out on the streets, not safe, whatever the case may be. It means that you've chosen some type of community, outreach program that you want to be part of. Like I was saying, Jersey Cares, it's a coat program, right? People are going to be in need of coats at this time of the year. It's getting cold out. So you can reach out to Jersey Cares, and then all you're doing is putting out that you're collecting coats for the less fortunate, and if anybody has any, to please reach out to you. So one of the agents just did that, and they were very successful. They have 2 huge bags of coats right now that they were able to pick up, and they put that all over the social media, right? Food pantry, always are in need of food. Again, these are great, easy ways. So I suggest you pick either 2 a year, you do one every 6 months, or you do one every quarter. Okay, so that's a nice way, again, to stay on people's minds because they like to be involved in that. Everybody likes to help out if they can. Number 2, send cards. When you're browsing through social media like everybody else does multiple times a day, and you see someone who's pregnant or engaged or just got married, and I just make a note for yourself or for your assistant if you have one, rather than just hitting the like button and sending a message on social media, just do a little something extra and really stand out. Congratulations, I saw you just got that promotion, and I just want to say, great job. Let your sphere know and your past clients know you do care about what's going on with their life. Thanks for letting me be part of your life and help you with one of the biggest decisions you will make. Okay, so just go that extra mile. I'm always saying, be the exception. And something as little as this, you can go onto Amazon and order like 100 and something cards for $14.99, and you can have them just to write out as these things happen and send them out, right? It's as easy as that. Don't overcomplicate anything. So we are in a competitive market. When you go on a listing appointment, 9 out of 10 times you are competing with other agents, right? So the second you leave the listing appointment, get a card in the mail and say, thank you so much for having me out to your house. I really appreciate the opportunity to present my marketing presentation, and I really hope you consider hiring me to assist you. Set yourself apart. Now, I used to do this, but what I did was I wrote out the note card and addressed it to them prior to me going to their house. And when I left, I just stuck it in their mailbox so that the next day when they went in their mail, it would be there waiting for them. So you could do either way. So again, I'm really big about these. Cheryl, I wish my name was Cheryl. I would have, I'm always promoting the Cheryl's cookies. So they have a $5 cookie card that can go out. Again, if they have kids, maybe you want to send that out and thank them. You know what I'm saying? You just go on, you order it, you put your little note in and send it away. So again, this is just little things to set yourself apart, but it could be easy as we have note cards here that you can take a whole bunch of them, right? And then you could just write your little note in, put your card in and put it in the mail or put it in their mailbox because nobody else is doing that. When you receive a text message from a client that says, hey, Missy, I just want to let you know I gave your name and number to my mechanic today, right? We get that once in a while, right? He'll be calling you to sell his house. And you're like, yes, I wish I had his number. Like, who's your mechanic? You're going to start like looking on Facebook, see if they mention them, right? You want to know, like you become like the super sleuth. Sherlock Holmes, like, I'm going to find this person and I'm going to run over to that place right now. Then make a note to send to that person who referred you with a card and a gift card saying that thank you for giving out my name and number. So I always say this, and I've talked about this a lot. My pest guy, I give out his number because he's local. I use him personally. And every time I do, I get a gift card in the mail for $25 Visa gift card. Nothing, that little thing means so much, right? It's just appreciation that he appreciates that what I'm doing, right? Not that he's like, oh, when I see her, I'll thank her. And maybe he doesn't see me for the next year because I'm not home when he comes. You know what I'm saying? It's about that, like, top of mind. Like, so now I always think of him. So sometimes they follow up and they'll be like, hey, I got your card and gift card. Thank you so much. And by the way, did my mechanic ever call you? So now they want to make sure that person gets in touch with you. Now they're going to reach out on your behalf, right? That's what you want. You want all these little cheerleaders and fans behind you helping you build your business. So, and then if you say, no, actually, he hasn't called me yet, but I really appreciate you giving my name and number anyway. So please keep sending them. Do you mind, are you comfortable sharing that information with me? Right? So that's a great way, again, because if they just say that and then 2 weeks go by and you're like, wow, I never heard from that mechanic. You know what I'm saying? Now you've lost that opportunity. Now you're like, do I reach out and say, hey, I never heard from him. I feel funny. Send them something. You don't have $25? Send them a $5 Starbucks gift card. Everybody can do that, right? Do something small to say, thank you so much. I appreciate you thinking about me and recommending me. And, I appreciate you giving my name and number. Please keep sending them, right? Let them know how much you appreciate it. So stay relevant by sharing important market information. Real estate agents who think their clients' interest in real estate ends at the closing table aren't getting as many referrals as they could. Remember, buying real estate is an investment. Sharing relevant market information with homeowners gives them a snapshot of how their investment is performing and makes it easy for them to share when a friend or family member starts wondering about making an investment themselves. So there is a market update tool on the My Weicker KV Core. So when someone closes, that's the campaign you should put them on, keeping them up to date with their market. Everybody wants to know what's going on. They want to see that their house, what's going on in their neighborhood and what's going on with their biggest investment. So have it sent up once a month or every 2 months, whatever you think is comfortable for them. Ask for a referral at the happiest moments. Stop waiting till you get to the closing table, because as soon as they leave that closing table, they or now have to unpack a whole house. They have to navigate through, like, getting everything as much as they can done. And right, it's anyone who's ever moved knows it is one of the most stressful things you can ever go through, right? So don't wait for that time to ask for a referral. Do it when they win the winning bid. Ask them for a testimonial. Say, listen, I'm so glad this worked out for you. I really would love it if you could just write a testimonial for me. Here's a link for Zillow, or here's a link for whatever it is that you wanted to go on, and share that with them. And I'm telling you, they're going to write it. They're going to write it, and it's not going to waste. When you wait till the closing table, they have good intentions. They see your email come through, or they're like, of course, but time gets in the way. Just like all of us, right? We have good intentions every day, and there's so much little things that we actually get accomplished. So do it during the transaction when they're the happiest. So there are many instances in a real estate transaction when you get to celebrate victories. The closing table is one for sure, but don't forget about the moment you find the perfect property for the buyer, or the moment your seller gets a full price offer, just to name a few. There are perfect moments when emotion is high to subtly remind your clients how important referrals are to your business, and that you'd love to help their family and friends with their real estate needs as well. schedule your outreach to former clients. So we all know that there are about 1 million daily tasks required for us as realtors. I think there's 1 billion, right? But that's what it feels like on a day-to-day basis. And that's usually just before noon on a Tuesday. It's easy for small tasks to slip through the cracks, but those small tasks can often mean the difference between a former client who sends her friends to you for real estate help and one who doesn't. Stay on top of your post-closing communication by establishing a communication cadence, a plan that will dictate what messages you're sending to what clients and when. Okay? So very, very important. So that pure gold is really important, right? Everybody should be part of the pure gold. Every buyer is now getting a fall winter newsletter with your name on it. That's a touch that they're getting this month, right? That you didn't have to think about. And then they're doing one in the winter, in a spring, summer, right? So there's 2 touches right there that you don't have to think about. And then their anniversary card that you get every year in your mailbox, that's number 3. So now you're down to 21 touches, okay? How are you doing that? Everything rolls into the same thing, right? It's like what I'm telling you guys in the last 6 days is very repetitive, isn't it? It's just by doing one thing or 2 things, you're really growing your business. So the assignment alert is continuous contact if is necessary if you want your network to remember to refer other people to you and your business. So you have to continuously be in contact with them. So this is sort of like a day off for you, meaning you can go back to any of the other tasks that we have had prior to this that you haven't been successful getting accomplished and work on them today, okay? Because this is the key. Continuous contact is necessary if you want your network to remember to refer other people to you and your business. And if you want, I'm also going to provide the name of the referral department and the email, reach out to them and start that process as well, right? That's an easy one. That's a really, really easy one, is just aligning yourself with somebody. So anybody have anything to add today? All right, don't anybody go yet, because I have to just write down who's on here. I like to keep attendance and I can't. Page.
Missy, while you're doing that, I can say one thing about referrals. Also from my past a little bit, I work with a lot of referral agents, not specifically real estate, but in other ways. So I just feel like they should definitely stay in your database as a sphere forever. And they should get everything that you're sending out, including things that have nothing to do with them. I think that they should just be receiving all your correspondence. So if you're promoting an open house or you're promoting a new listing that you have, or you know, one of your a new listing in the office that you think that your database would be interested in, I think that they should be getting everything. I don't think that they should be secluded into, you know, that person's just a referral person. I don't need to, you know, constantly be sending them emails. I think the opposite. I think that emails are something that you can just look at it and just delete it. So I don't think it's bothering anybody just to send them emails. So that's my 2 cents. I think that it's a good way just to stay in front of them.
Yes, definitely. Thank you. Okay, I have everybody down. So if does anyone have anything
Missy?
to add? Yep.
I have a question. Do you tape the training from yesterday? From last night? Okay.
From last night?
Yeah. Do you tape those or no?
I typically do, but
Okay.
things
Do
went
you
a
put
little
them on
awry, and I decided not to convert that to a tape.
So they don't go on the.
But I do have the slides from last night that I was going to share. So like the other day, I thought I taped something and it never recorded. I don't know why. It only had like yesterday's. I think it was yesterday's. It only had 57 seconds of it on there. I was like, what the heck happened? I don't even know.
Okay, so I didn't know if you put those on, because I
I
didn't see
put
them
everything
on
on.
YouTube.
If I tape it, I put everything on. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. See, like this one. Let me see something. If these aren't taping automatically.
I see it as recording.
Oh, good. Okay, perfect. Because then, yeah, good. Yes, usually as soon as I end it, then it just converts it to a recording, and then I'm able to put it on, and then I upload it into YouTube and then send you the link, because that's the easiest way to do it. So, but last night went a little awry. We talked about some other agents in the industry, not in our office, that aren't always professional, because we were talking about, I don't know, we got off task, so I thought it wasn't good to put that out there. It was a very productive training. It just, some curse words were used and things like
Oh,
that.
geez.
So-
Okay, maybe
And
not
nice
a good
things were
idea
said
to
about
say.
you, by the way, okay? With nice things were said
Okay,
about
good.
you. Yes.
Yes.
Stacy was
But I
on, and
keep-
Stacy said very, it was a very good training. So you just
She
got
said
3
it was
referrals
good,
this
so-
week, Cheryl. So do you want to share, like, talking about referrals? You got 3
Right.
this week.
I did, which I was
And-
very, happy. I was very excited that the one I literally just closed, his friend's moving out here from Staten Island, and he referred me. So today or tomorrow, I'm going to go get some gift cards to mail out to them. And then my other one, who had a crazy transaction, I knew her husband since he was since he was little. Him and my daughter went to school together, so they referred me as well. And then the client I have right now referred me to a coworker. So
You guys,
trying to get
that's
them
what
all
you want.
started. Yeah, it was
3
really nice, honestly. The people who I knew, I mean, it was nice, but from a client who I've only been working with, that they just purchased for 3 months, it meant something. It meant a lot. So
Of
they all meant a
course.
lot, but that one just, they don't know me from anywhere, whereas the other people kind of know me over a longer period of time. So yeah,
So
just
do the right thing,
keep putting
guys. Follow the steps that you're learning throughout this 12 days. And I promise you, in 3 to 5 years, that's this kind of calls you're going to start getting. But you have to be consistent in the things we're learning now. And that's how you stay on top of mind, and that's how you get those opportunities. Your client is, we call it a pure gold for a reason, because your clients in your past are pure gold to you. That should be who you're always taking care of. You're always polishing. You're always nurturing. They're your best. They're your biggest cheerleaders and your biggest fans. They already know, love, and respect you, and know how well you work. So huge. So
Missy,
thank you. Yes.
quick question. People or friends that refer you and they don't expect anything back, what are the typical or suggestions that we can give them something back or appreciation?
Well, besides like a $25 gift card or something like that.
Yes, or wine or anything, or it depends on person to person.
Yeah, you can do anything as long as you're showing them that you appreciate what they did. Nobody likes someone who doesn't appreciate you, right? Everybody wants to be appreciated at some level. Like if you go out of your way to do something for somebody, I'm not saying you want them to, go on Facebook and spread the world and, get on the front page of the newspaper and let them know, obviously. But you do just want a simple thank you, like, oh, it did matter to them that I did that. That's
So
awesome.
cash
I'm going to do it again.
or gift card would be appropriate, right? It wouldn't
Gift card would be appropriate. A bottle of wine would be appropriate if that's what they like. Whatever, if you know them personally and you know something that they like, then absolutely, then that's a good, a way to thank them. Whatever it is that makes you, it's just a gesture and the thought that you went, that you took the time to thank them for thinking of you. That's really what it's about. Don't get overcomplicate giving something. It's just make it something simple, easy. An Amazon gift card, right? Everybody's on Amazon, whatever the case may be. Just make it simple and easy, and that you appreciate what they've done.
All right, thank you.
Yep. All right, guys. Anything else? Then I will see you tomorrow morning at 9:30. Stephanie has a virtual open house training, just in case, none of us know what tomorrow is going to bring. And so things have, they've updated that virtual open house training. So that's coming on at 10:30. So please join us then. Thank you.